Spirit Halloween has just revealed their 2024 Halloween animatronic lineup. Without further ado, let's get into this lineup. Hey everyone, Darealist here, and yesterday, because I'm filming this really late at night, yesterday was the first day of summer, and you know, that means Spirit is gonna start dropping their stuff. They usually do around the start of summer, and yesterday was quite an interesting first day of summer, to say the least. So Spirit went ahead and released their teaser, and honestly, I was not expecting it at all, and I was so, like, dumbfounded, because I woke up really late yesterday, and as soon as I woke up, I checked my phone, and I saw all this stuff, and it took me like 20 minutes to look over everything and actually, like, see all the props. Maybe even more than that, honestly, because I was actually so confused as to what was happening, and I finally looked at all the stuff, I gathered all my thoughts, and, well, not all of them, because some of these don't even have demo videos yet, but I think my thoughts are not going to change much from this video, so I'm going to go over all these animatronics. So first, I'll play the teaser for you guys if you haven't seen it already, which if you haven't, are you living under a rock? I was for a few hours, but yeah, let's play this teaser.
My friends are going to show you a scary good time.
You caught my eye.
Step right up. Come on, come on. Welcome to the Carnevil.
Attention all kiddos! I found a lost parent.
With this ring? I do. Strange that you and I have never spoken on the phone. This is long overdue.
What you just saw was Spirit Halloween's 2024 teaser, and I'm going to go over these animatronics from the order they are in on the website. So, world famous entertainers. First up, we have Ghostface. I see a lot of people having mixed thoughts on this guy. My honest opinions, I love this Ghostface. I recently started watching the Scream movies. I've only seen the first 3. I was a huge fan of the first one, and I'm honestly a really big fan of his character now. I didn't really like the other 2. I will definitely check out the other one soon. But I am so glad that this one is licensed from the movie. So, what I was initially hoping for with this Ghostface is that he would lunge at his torso and his arm would move up or something. And this doesn't do that. Instead, he has kind of a head tilting motion, and he has a really quick stabbing arm motion, which is very impressive to pull off. His audio is great. I'm not sure which movie that's from, because I haven't seen all of them. I'm just now really getting into horror movies, but I'm a big fan of this guy. The only thing I absolutely hate is the outfit. So, he looks very strange at the neck area. It doesn't look filled out. It looks very skinny. However, you can always buy another, like, you can buy a better outfit for this guy, like, anywhere. You could buy one at Walmart or something. But overall, I love this Ghostface. Other than the outfit, this is perfect. I don't understand the machete, though, because I have been told he doesn't even have a machete in any of the movies, which is kind of dumb. But I really like it. If I were to use this guy, I would probably use the bloody Ghostface mask, because I do like the more classic Ghostface look. And, you know, it would be cool to see Ghostface, actually licensed from Scream 1. But I love this prop. I don't want to ramble about him for too long. He's definitely on my wish list, but I'm not sure if I will be picking him up. I love him though. He's awesome. Okay, almost all of the licensed props this year are good. Emily and Victor. Oh my god! They are absolutely amazing. I really like the Corpse Bride movie. I think it's really good. I've heard a lot of people say they didn't like it, but I like it. And these animatronics look like they were pulled straight out of the movie. So Emily actually comes with a USB cable that you can use to connect to Victor, and they can interact with each other, which is absolutely insane. You can also even use them separately if you want to, because Victor is like supposed to be recreating that one scene in the forest where he practices his vow, and I love that. I am absolutely amazed by Emily and Victor. They did such a good job on them. I personally won't be picking them up this year, but in the future I would absolutely love to get my hands on them. They are absolutely perfect in every way. I do wish that they did use a vinyl head for Emily and Victor so that they would have mouth movement, even though that would be a bit hard to pull off with the blinking eyes. The servo motors were a really nice touch on these guys. I think they look amazing on them. Overall, I love Emily and Victor so much. They really did them justice. They literally stand out from the rest of this lineup so well because they literally look like they were pulled right from the movie. Absolutely amazing. I love them so much. So this is another movie I've gotten into, Terrifier, and Spirit delivered in Art the Clown. I already went over Art, but I think he still pulls through as one of the best animatronics this year. I loved the second Terrifier movie, and it was probably my favorite movie of all time. This prop grew on me so much more after watching the movie. His character is absolutely terrifying, and seeing Spirit make an animatronic of someone who's done such things, that's crazy. For people who haven't seen the movie, it'll just be like a regular clown, but for people who have watched the movies, it's so dark and I love it. I personally probably will not be getting Art this year. However, I can guarantee you guys he is returning next year, and if he does, which I'm pretty sure he will, I will definitely consider picking him up. Terrifier is honestly my favorite movie of all time. Terrifier 2, honestly my favorite movie of all time now. I love Art the Clown. I love this prop. But unfortunately, there are props that I like a lot more than him. But I think he still holds up as one of the greatest props we've seen this year. Next up, we have Michael Myers from Halloween 2. I haven't seen any of the Halloween movies, but Michael Myers is a classic slasher character. You can't go wrong with him. The only thing I don't like about him is the audio. The audio is just not it. The breathing sounds alone would have been pretty nice, honestly. The animation, honestly, it's a bit awkward. He just has this slow stabbing motion like he's stabbing the air, which I don't really like about modern horror props. I feel like they should have just did what they did with Ghostface and have a little, like, fast, violent stabbing motion, or maybe he could have like leaned forward and lifted his knife up like he was threatening you or something. I don't know. Michael, he's not for me. I haven't seen any of the movies yet though. I will eventually, but you know, can't go wrong with Michael Myers. It's Michael Myers, and while I don't really care, I think it's decent. I don't really know. Here we get into the main attractions. So starting off with the ringleader, ringmaster, whatever you want to call him. I love how unique his appearance is. We definitely need to start seeing props with like different body shapes, because most spirit animatronics are like twigs and it's so weird. But this guy is pretty like big. His proportions are big. He's pretty chunky, and I like that, you know, like it's nice to have variety. I don't know what he does. Actually, let me see if there's a description on him yet, because I haven't really looked into him yet. Alright, the pages are currently down on Spirit Halloween's website, so I'm gonna have to read it from the wiki. The 7-foot-tall ringmaster speaks 4 menacing phrases that will send chills down your spine and tempt you to enter his wicked carnival, blah blah blah. He also features, okay. He opens up his arms, tilts his head back, moves his mouth, and projects swirling souls on his chest to suck you in. Oh, okay, that's actually really cool. So, I will admit I didn't really read the descriptions of these props, but I don't know. I don't know what to think about him just yet. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm not too big on him yet. I do like how unique he looks, though, like I said. But I need to see more of him first before getting an actual opinion. Again, I do like how unique he looks, but, I don't know. I need to see more of him first. That's all I can really say. Next up is Nibbles the Clown. And I didn't really care about this one at first when it was shown in the teaser, but over time I started to really get excited about this guy. So I've known about this for a while now, and I honestly took it as fake when I first heard of it until I saw today's drop. So this guy has motion sensors in his head that track your face. And that is absolutely terrifying. Like, that's freaking scary. You literally have an animatronic watching your every move, and that is freaking terrifying. Like, could you imagine if this guy had like the servo eyes, the blinking eyes and stuff? Can you imagine how absolutely uncanny that would look? Like, holy crap. I need to see more of him, but so far I'm really interested in him. I do like his appearance. I didn't really expect him to look like a jester. Like, he's more of a jester than a clown, I guess. I'm interested so far. Like, he's caught my attention for sure, and he's definitely not like the craziest thing ever, but I'm super excited to see what he's like. He seems very interesting so far. Next up is Bobby Strings. This is absolutely horrifying, and I love it. Bobby Strings is an 8-foot marionette puppet. Holy crap. So in this guy's backstory, an evil puppeteer, I guess, killed him and turned him into a puppet somehow, and he's being controlled by the puppeteer while he's on this thing. And my god, the idea of a giant puppet is absolutely terrifying, and I love it. I am so scared to see this thing in real life, but also so excited at the same time. This is so uncanny. This is definitely one of my favorites of the year so far. This might be one of the biggest letdowns in the lineup for me. Barnaby the Bear. Yeah, this is Barnaby the Bear. I do not like how he looks at all. I love the animation a lot. It's really cool. Like, I don't know how that they pulled that off, but they did it so well. But I wish he was an actual bear, because he would have been so much more terrifying. Just imagine an actual bear around 8 feet tall, standing on its hind legs with a little top hat, a collar, and like maybe he has head tilting and arms moving and stuff, making it look like he's roaring. I would have loved that so much, but this is so disappointing to me. But this took me by absolute surprise. Okay? Words cannot explain how absolutely blown away I was by this thing. Cotton Candy Dan, personally, this may be my third or second favorite of the year. I did not care about this guy when his name was revealed and when his little teaser thingy dropped. But holy crap, I love it. I love it a lot. He reminds me of Bonkers, the clown door knocker, in a way. Just his overall character and personality, I really love. I love the stirring animation too. Like, I love this guy so much. I don't think I could really explain in words how much I am hyped by this guy. I probably won't be getting him, unfortunately, because of the haunt. But I will definitely get this guy in the future. He is an amazing animatronic, and I am absolutely blown away by him. One thing I did hear is a lot of people are complaining about his color scheme, and honestly, I can see why. I like his clothes personally, but hear me out. What if he had a teal shirt and a pastel yellow collar and stuff? That would have made it look so much better with the cotton candy. And I do like his outfit, don't get me wrong, but it would have still looked way better, and it would have really helped to bring him out more. I do wish he had like more blood stains on him. Either way, I love this guy. Top 3 of my favorite props from Spirit this year. Pretty epic. I'm not disappointed at all. Oddities and curiosities. I have quite a lot to say about this category. Gravestone Ghoul. Honestly, hot take, but I was looking forward to this prop, and it disappointed me a lot. He's very reminiscent of Grave Grabbing Corpse, which honestly is one of my least favorite animatronics of all time. He's just super annoying to me, and I've always hated him, but I will respect the fact that he's quite nostalgic to me. He does have a 2015, 16-ish vibe to him, and those were the first years I went to Spirit. And I can appreciate that about him. He's like an older Seasonal Visions prop, and I quite like that about him. I don't like this prop that much, but I can appreciate the simplicity. The thrashing motion looks really good too. I don't know, it's not my thing personally. Night Terror. Holy crap, what is this? So, honestly, I was super excited to see this thing. And, I heard End of the Road Haunt say this. After I saw this guy, I was like, okay, this thing sucks. And then, I just didn't care. I can appreciate that he's a budget prop. A lot of people don't have a huge budget to buy stuff. But I don't like it. All hope has been lost for Night Terror. No, this is not it. This is not the Night Terror I was hoping for. Wanda Webworth. Holy crap. This is my favorite animatronic of the year. I will say, she's not as good as Darling Dolly or Emmeline from last year, which were my top 2 from last year. But she is certainly better than Poor George, and he was my 3rd favorite from last year. This thing is incredible. I was hoping for a jump scare animatronic, that would be a human spider hybrid, but it is an actual spider, and it's a Desmodus situation where it just attacked a lot of people and just grew in size, and I cannot complain at all. I had high hopes for this animatronic, and they delivered. Even though it wasn't exactly what I was expecting, I love Wanda Webworth so much. This is an amazing prop, and I absolutely cannot wait to see this thing in person. Unfortunately, I might have to wait until after Halloween to get this fella, but I love her. She is so freaking cool. I am quite sad because I think the face is latex, and it would be a nightmare if that thing dry rots. But I love Wanda Webworth so much. I am going crazy over this prop. This is my favorite of Spirit's lineup this year, and possibly my favorite of the entire season. The Cremator, I am let down by this prop, but I can't really complain much. So it's a static prop. I'm not big on the statics, honestly. It's alright. I don't care about it much. I do like his audio. I do like that it's just this flaming man. And I do like the skull. I think it's nice. I don't really have much to say about the Cremator. Like, I wasn't really expecting anything from him at all. I was just waiting to see what he would be, to be honest. And, it is a bit of a letdown. I was hoping for a bit more. I can't say I was expecting more because I didn't really know what to expect at all for him. But he's solid. I don't really care. I don't know. I think he's nice, I guess. Max Straw. I was expecting to really hate this guy, but oh my god, he's actually pretty solid. He's nothing I would buy. Like, I don't think I would ever consider buying him. But I like his face. I think it looks really nice. I love how half of it is like monstrous and the other half is like friendly. And he does have a vintage Scarecrow vibe, which I do quite like. I love that he's 8 feet tall and he's floating too. And for $180, holy crap, you're really getting quite a deal for this thing, especially with a coupon. I like Max Straw. He's nothing I would buy, but I do quite like him. Dark Princess. Oh my god. This is nothing like what I was expecting. But I genuinely do not understand the hate for this prop. A lot of people are like, Dark Princess is mid, blah blah blah. And while I respect your opinion, I will never like roast someone for their opinion unless it's a joke. But Dark Princess is so unnerving and eerie, and it's nothing like I was expecting, but I love it. Dark Princess is an animatronic I would really love to have for my haunt this year. I am looking forward to seeing her in person, and I'm hoping I can get her soon because she's really unnerving and the audio is super awesome. I love everything about this prop, and I will not lie, and you guys cannot lie either. She does look like a Sunstar item, but the audio and how they pulled off the animation really, it really makes up for it. And I just think that she already looks unnerving and eerie, and the audio just makes it even cooler. Such an awesome prop. I don't understand the hate towards her. She is awesome. Demonic Gatekeeper. I want to like this prop, but I just can't. I love the simplicity of it. I like that it's this massive groundbreaker. He's almost 5 feet tall. He rises from 3 feet to 4'7", which is crazy. He has a fogging feature too, which honestly is really nice. What can I say except he's pretty solid. I really want to like him. He's solid, don't get me wrong, but I was expecting a bit more from him. Maybe after I hear his other phrases, I'll like him more. I want to like him a lot. but I just like him. Nothing crazy to me, but I can appreciate the simplicity. I'll wait until I see it in person before I give my honest opinion, but so far that's what I'm thinking. Giant Death Ray. I can see my comments absolutely scorching me for this. Giant Death Ray is awful. Hey everyone, future Darealist here, and I take that back. Giant Death Ray has actually grown on me quite a lot, and I wasn't expecting him to grow on me so much, but I really like him now. He's still not something I would buy personally. Aliens aren't really my thing, but I'm starting to like him a lot more. I was really iffy on him, and I feel like most of the reason why I hated him at first was because I felt misled. But I'm starting to like him now. He's still not something I will get. And this guy will be set up in the ISCs this year, so I'm really excited to see how they'll implement him into the themes. Either way, I'm starting to really like Ray. He's not bad at all. He'd be like A, B tier of the list for me. But, I don't know, he's just not something I would personally buy. Even though I do quite like him, I don't really want to buy him. I don't really have a use for him either. But he's quite cool. I will give him that. Now we're getting into the blast from the past. And we have about 4 more props to cover after this. So, I'm gonna speed run through these 3. Cerberus. It's Cerberus. Cerberus is staying forever now, which honestly, I don't mind. I love Cerberus. I don't think I'll be getting him, but you can't go wrong with Cerberus. I heard a lot of people complaining about him, saying they didn't want him to return, but personally, I like Cerberus. He could benefit from having a full body, which honestly, you literally could give him a full body if you wanted to, but I can't complain about his return. Twitching Banshee. This is the prop that absolutely horrified me as a kid. I'm glad she's back, but I hate how she looks. This looks awful. You guys know the Costco model of Twitching Banshee? It's literally that. I would have preferred a more like... I wanted her to look more like the 2015 Spirit model, but her face looks so off. And even though I love having that memory of being scared of this prop as a kid, I always thought she wasn't too great. Personally, she's one of the scariest Spirit Halloween animatronics to me, like ever, because of how loud she is and how uncanny she looks. But I just never cared about her enough to buy her. She looks bad. I don't like this new model. Grimsley. It's Grimsley. When Grimsley first released, I didn't really care about him. But over the years, he's grown on me, and I quite like him. Would I get him? Probably not. At least not this year. And I would prefer to have the original model of a prop. But Grimsley is a pretty nice return. So these 2 props are the last ones I have to talk about, and I'll speed run through them because we don't really know much about them. Towering Tallulah. Tallulah is an interesting name for a prop. I've just been kind of laughing about it the whole day. Like, Tallulah. I never thought we would see an animatronic named Tallulah, but we did. So this is another Mr. Dark reskin. And honestly, I might like it more than Mr. Dark. I think she's pretty solid. A lot of people have been hating on her, but I think she's pretty solid. Yeah, it's another Mr. Dark reskin. I mean, it's still an impressive prop, don't get me wrong, but a lot of people are just not really caring because it's Mr. Dark. We've already seen Mr. Dark. He already had his time to shine. He blew us away already. And it's just another copy of him, which I'm not against, but I'm hoping that they don't do any more Mr. Dark reskins. Tallulah is nice. I really like her, honestly. but I think she would be a good way to stop the Mr. Dark reskins. I think I do like her more than Mr. Dark, but yeah, she's pretty solid. I don't get the hate for her. This last prop, which I don't really understand the hype for so far, is this killer lady with a face that looks like a jack-o'-lantern. I can appreciate the originality. I'm not feeling it so far. Not my thing. I need to see more of it. Her legs and arms look plasticky. It's alright. I need to see more of her first, but that's really all I can say. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Spirit Halloween's lineup. I love this lineup quite a bit. This could be one of their best years. I don't think it was as good as 2023, but this is a solid lineup. As per usual, there were some disappointments. There were ones that really bummed me. But overall, the hard hitters are really hard hitters. And I love this year's lineup. I think it's awesome. And yeah, that's my overall thoughts. I'm super excited to see these all in person, especially Wanda Webworth, Dark Princess, and a lot of the other ones. Let me know what you guys are thinking about Spirit's lineup in the comments below. Sorry for the long video, there was just a lot to unpack here. This might even be longer than my video regarding Spirit's lineup last year. Stay tuned for more Halloween videos. I'm super sorry about the lack of uploads, and yeah. Thanks for watching once again. I've said this 3 times now, and this is Darealist, signing off.